you see this massive fascination with the building of the third temple. Modern day Jews have a saying that if you don't rebuild the temple in your lifetime, it's like you destroyed it. That's literally what they say, right? And so that's the whole thing that they're really trying to push on back. And so when you see like Bibi, they call him Satan Yahoo. When you see Bibi walking around with, these books he's reading about the Roman Empire, they ask him why. He says, because we can't lose the third war with the Romans. And they think that America is Rome, right? This is their psychology that they have, right? And so if you don't have to believe it, your enemy does. I'm not saying that they're your enemy, but it doesn't matter what you believe. If the person that you're at war with believes that you're their enemy, even though you're not their enemy, they're going to treat you like an enemy. But when you see what's going on in the world right now, and you see what's going on with these information that's rolling out, and you see what's going on with everybody's recognizing that we're in a spiritual war. This is a spiritual battle, right? This isn't about America. We could mop the Middle East in a week. I'm telling you, if it was no holds bar, no war crimes, no saving women and children, we would mop the entire Middle East, man, in about 2 weeks. Turkey might put up a problem because they got a legit army, but the rest of them, not a problem. So we're not enslaved to another country because of military fear. There's something else that has us tied into this, right? And I'm well aware of the peace prophecies and the 10 horns and the little horns and all that stuff. I'm well aware of that, right? That's for another episode, right? But that's why this feverish sweatiness is taking place to build this third temple. And that's why I don't actually think it's going to happen. Because one thing that, like I said, my channel is rooted in, historical facts as well as, speculation, as well as, firsthand encounters that people come on and talk about. You just have to look at history. Every time something like this gets pulled into the light, normally a world war happens. Normally a war happens or a massive military response takes place. And he strikes the flock again, and whatever, they're scattered. Except this time, I don't see there being a reconciliation because we're out of the Old Testament. We're well into the New Testament. And again, everybody knows John 3:16, but here's 17 and 18, man. I'll give you all three. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. For he that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God. Condemned. If you don't believe in Jesus, you're cooked. I don't care how good a person you are, right? It's in the Bible. Other scriptures. Deny me in front of the world, I'll deny you in front of the Father. Period. There'll be plenty of people who see me in heaven and say, Lord, 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 and I'll say, get away from me, I don't know you. These are scriptures on there that just happen to just come through. No one gets to the Father without first going through the Son. And again, this is important right here. There is no chosen people on the planet anymore. There is no covenant. We're in a new covenant. We're in a covenant with Jesus. God has a covenant with his Son. No one gets to the Father without first going through the Son. So that's where it's at, bro. Sorry, man. That's where it's at. And this whole temple and sacrificing goats and cows and all this other stuff, you're cooked, bro. You're cooked. Put it down. That's called living in the law, living under the law of Moses. Jesus said, I am the law of Moses. I am the law. I am the sheep. I am perfect. No more blood needs to be spilled.
Subscribe now and turn on notifications to join us on this extraordinary journey into the unknown.